Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and the results of Mr. Big Evolution 2023 have been announced, and Antoine Loth has won the Mr. Big Evolution 2023 and he has qualified for Mr. Olympia. Second place was secured by Stefan Matala and third place was Miguel Malimo. Though Stefan was the most favorite guy on stage and everyone was rooting for him and everybody was saying that he's going to win it, but turned out that Antoine was the guy who won the show, and I believe there are basically two reasons of Antoine's win. Number one is the definition. Definitely Antoine looks clearly better here. You guys can see that Stefan looks a bit faded comparative to Antoine. The second aspect that in my opinion that became the game changer for Antoine was the overall proportional balance. You guys can see the deltoid to arms ratio. You guys can also compare his arms to his back, and above all the conditioning he brought to stage was slightly better to Stefan in my opinion. So you guys can see that Stefan also looks quite amazing, but the conditioning aspect looks a bit faded, plus his arms look quite massive compared to his lats and kind of overshadow his lats. So what I believe is that this might be the possibility of his second place, that his proportions overall were not as good as Antoine's, and that might be the reason that Antoine won over Stefan Matala. But it's a fact that Stefan also looks quite amazing, and he might not be as good as Antoine on stage, but definitely he brought an amazing package to stage. Plus I really like his posing routine. You guys can overall see the posing routine of Stefan, the flow between his poses, plus the way he hits each and every single pose, like he's not looking out of breath, or he's not shaking while hitting poses. So he's quite confident while hitting the poses, and definitely that is something really important when it comes to winning a show. So in coming weeks, if he steps on stage, I have no doubt that Stefan has the ability to win it, and in my opinion he is definitely going to qualify for Mr. Olympia 2023 in the coming weeks. Let's see what happens. Drop a comment and let me know who is your favorite bodybuilder in this lineup and what do you guys think about the judgment. Moreover, Andrea Presti has won the Men's Open title at Mr. Big Evolution Pro 2023. Roman Fritz became second and Amir Omiregic became third at the show. Moreover, from the Men's Open bodybuilder Hunter Labrada, who guest posed at NPC South Central USA. And Hunter Labrada is one of my favorite bodybuilders when it comes to overall muscle size, proportions and aesthetics. You guys can see that wide shoulder plus his tiny waist, his amazing thighs and calves ratio. So he has everything. But the only thing that disappointed me, and I was quite hopeful that he is going to do better or at least retain his placing at Mr. Olympia 2022. But unfortunately he fell back to 7th place from 4th place, and that is where he could not deliver. So I believe the only thing that he needs to take care of is his overall conditioning, and if he does that, he's definitely going to make an impact. Moreover, as I made a comparison between Goodvito and Nick Walker, and the purpose of that is that Nick Walker is a proven athlete with a top third positioning at Mr. Olympia 2022, and also he is an Arnold Classic winner. So comparative to him, if Goodvito looks even slightly closer to him, so that means Goodvito is definitely doing better. And I believe there are two bodybuilders who can be considered as a threshold: Samson Dauda and Nick Walker. If any other bodybuilder is closer to them or outperforms them, then definitely that means that the bodybuilder has a chance to be in the top 5. Like I compared Samson Dauda to Michael Crizo, and now I'm comparing Goodvito to Nick Walker, and I'll be making another comparison video in the coming days between Goodvito and Nick Walker, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to drop a comment and leave your views. Keep supporting. Thanks for watching the video. Love you all.